Hello there, my name is Tim Schmidt, aka Tactical Tim. I am the president of the United States Concealed Carry Association and the publisher of Concealed Carry Magazine. So today we're going to be talking about my personal carry gun and holster, aka carry system. I get a lot of questions that come in from the magazine and from the Concealed Carry Report. People will say, hey Tim, what kind of gun do you carry? What kind of a holster do you use? Where do you carry it? So I'm going to address those questions today. Now it's important to start out by saying that this is what works for me, and I've gone through a couple of different handguns over the years, and then probably hundreds, if not thousands, of holsters. And so while it works great for me, obviously based on body type and where you prefer to carry, it might not work for you. But nonetheless, let's talk about what I've got here. So this is my current carry gun. I've been carrying this for probably the past 4 years, and it's the Kahr PM45, and it's in the High Noon Holsters Hideaway holster. So before we start messing around with this thing, I'm going to ensure that it's unloaded. So we'll take the magazine out, make sure that the chamber is empty. Yep, no chamber, no magazine. So we're good to go. Of course, I'm still going to treat it as it's loaded because that's what responsible gun owners do. So what do I like about the Kahr? What do I like about the Kahr PM45? So I used to carry the Glock 36, which is also a single stack 45 auto handgun, and I like the Glock 36 because, quite frankly, it shares a lot of the qualities of the Kahr PM45. But what happened, probably, I guess it would have been right before I started carrying this. My Glock started acting funny, so I'd been carrying that for probably 4 years, and all of a sudden I started getting all these failures to fire. Now, failure to fire means that the round would be loaded into the chamber, but then when you pull the trigger, nothing happens. And I would inspect the round, after I cleared the firearm, and I don't know if the firing pin just wasn't hitting it right or what the deal was, and it was one of those things that it was very difficult to simulate as well. So eventually I'm like, I can't carry this gun anymore because it's not reliable. So I went to the Kahr PM45. Like I said before, 4 years, I've never had any failure with this gun. I probably shoot a couple hundred rounds of my carry ammo through the gun every month just to make sure that everything's fine, and then the rest, of course, is just regular old ball practice ammo. So what else do I like about the gun? Like I said before, it's chambered in 45 auto. You can see that right here. It has 5 rounds in the magazine, which is one of the downsides of the single stack 45. But it's not very difficult to carry extra magazines in your pocket or in a spare magazine holster. I guess one of the other, probably the biggest things I like about the PM45 is that unlike the Glock, it actually has this nice, I'm not sure if you can see this nice, looks like a cast trigger. So cast aluminum trigger, looks like maybe an investment casting process with some sort of a post machining operation, but it's very smooth, feels very comfortable. I personally like the trigger pull, works good for me. I have the stock sights on it. You should be able to see those sights okay. I don't really feel the need to put any fancy aftermarket sights on because the stock sights are fine for me. So that's the gun as far as that's concerned. Let's talk about the holster. Like I said before, I've probably bought, maybe hundreds is an exaggeration, but certainly I've purchased a lot of holsters because it always seems difficult to find the perfect holster for your gun. Like I said before, this is the High Noon Hideaway. You can find these at highnoonholsters.com. I like to carry in the appendix position, which is, boom, it's like right here. And this thing is actually the horsehide version. You can buy it in horsehide or cowhide. Of course, horsehide is made from horses, and cowhide is made from cows. Some people say, Tim, what's the big difference between horsehide and cowhide? Well, other than the fact that the horsehide costs about $50 more, so this is a $125 holster, which is kind of pricey, and the cowhide version is only $75. I like the horsehide because you can tell this one, I've probably used this for the entire time, the four and a half years, and it's still in fantastic condition. You can tell there's a lot of wear where this thing actually touches my skin. All of the High Noon holsters are custom made for that gun, so this is custom molded for a Kahr PM45. It has a adjustable tension screw, so you can just use a little Phillips screwdriver and adjust the tension, which of course makes it either easier or more difficult to pull out. This, I have it dialed in perfectly for me. But then, back to the horsehide. So horsehide, the leather, the actual hide of the horse, is a tighter, finer grain than cows. I'm not sure why. It's just the way God made them. And so what that means is that because it's a tighter, finer grain, the horsehide is more impervious to sweat and dirt and on that kind of stuff. So therefore, according to my logic, it's going to last longer. What else about this holster? I like the big, fat, super turbo steel clip here. It never, unlike those little clips on your tactical knives that you put in your jeans and those things wear out seemingly in like 3 months. This thing is still as tough as it was from the day I bought it. So I highly recommend the High Noon holsters. Now I know there's zillions of fantastic holster companies out there, but this is the one that I like. So I guess the one last thing, hopefully you can see this, but the way that I wear my concealed carry holster is right here in the appendix position, and that just works for me. And I put my nice USCCA tactical shirt over it, and it covers it up quite nicely. So I think that's pretty much all I have for today's Tactical Tim video. Talking about my carry system, the Kahr PM45 with the High Noon Holsters Hideaway holster. So feel free to comment below this post. I'd love to hear what some of you guys carry and why you carry it. Possibly why you think the Kahr PM45 is for wimps only. Just kidding. You better not say that. But seriously, put a post. Let me know what you carry. I'd love to hear it. And eventually, once it gets a little bit warmer out here, it's in the middle of December and it's freezing. But when it gets warmer, we'll take this baby out to the range and we'll shoot it together, and it'll be fun. So that's all for today. Take care and stay safe.